We are arriving into Singapore Changi Airport, Terminal 2 at, I think it's 8:30 p.m. About 8:30. 8:19 to be exact, on a Tuesday in the middle of October. Excuse me.
Mind your step.
Yeah, this is nice airport, of course. Seems like it's going to be a quick one to the departure hall. I think I can see the departure hall coming up. Let's see here, arrival. Yeah. I mean, that's like a 2-minute walk. I wish I had that kind of luck with departures. Seems like all my departures are usually so much of a further walk. So I'll let you know how this arrival goes. You got to make sure you fill out the SG arrival card, CGAC. Just go online and type in Singapore arrival card. You can see right here, that's what everyone's doing. If you haven't already done that before you arrive, then you have to stand here and fill it out. But I'll show you real quick. This right here. So you just need to fill out before arrival. So yeah, that's smooth sailing. Assuming you do the online stuff before arrival, you will walk literally right to that e-gate and maybe stand in line for 2 minutes max. Very efficient. So this one's coming in from Bangkok. It's not me. Surabaya, which is Indonesia. Is that Jakarta? Oh, Manila. The Thrilla in Manila, from Manila. This guy looks like he's on a mission. We'll let him go. The bag's already here? No way. That'd be too fast. I've literally only been on the ground. Oh, how could this possibly be? This might not be. Yeah, it is. Okay. That'd be crazy if the bag's already here, because that would have taken maybe 15 minutes. Well, we'll see. All right, so we got the bag. Probably taken 15 minutes max. Incredibly efficient. I don't think I've ever seen something so quick for an arrival. Singapore is like experts at this. If every airport in the world was this efficient, I would have no problem flying. Seriously. I know it gets said often, but really a great airport. Alright, we are here. I'm going to look for Grab. I'm going to take a Grab, but also want to talk to them about eSIM. So here you have eSIM. I'm probably looking for like at least 2 weeks. We'll see what they got. If they got a month, that'd be great. All right, so we'll see what they say. Yeah, so if I'm honest with you, I wouldn't even mess around with these eSIM places if you're staying for longer than 7 days. So they got an eSIM that's 7 days. Oh, what's this? I'll give it a crack. One more. Let's see. It's always the same thing here in Singapore. You know, we're on an iPhone 17 by now. eSIMs have been around for over 3 years. And at the airport in Singapore, they still don't use eSIM. Well, they had one that was eSIM. But, I mean, you'd think that with how popular iPhones are, considering that Apple does not allow you to use an eSIM, I mean a regular SIM anymore for 15, 16, or 17 models. I'm going to try one more over here. If not, then I'll have to go out in town. I know of a place in Canton that does 30-day SIM cards. Probably for a better price than this. Let's see if these Simba 5G do it. Hello, sir. Do you guys do eSIM?
Yeah.
What's the longest that you have?
Maybe a month.
1 month?
Yeah.
That's a good news. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else does less than that. So this is who I'm going with, Simba 5G. That's the one. And it includes Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Hong Kong for 30 days. Plus 60 other countries roaming. And then you get 18 gigabytes for China and South Korea. So for a 30-day SIM, this is a great option right here. My goodness. All right, so what I found out is the reason they still sell physical SIM is because in Singapore, they sell iPhone 17s with the actual physical SIM slot. Crazy. I don't know why Apple doesn't do that for US models, but all right, so I'm going to get a Grab. That's my best bet here. Best price. Let's see how fast we can do it. So we'll see. What are they blowing there? Is that a television camera? Or what? Let's see. Boarding ground. And just so you know, I'm going to door 2 here. So door 2 is where Grab is actually. And to get to Katong, which is essentially Marine Parade, is going to be 20 Singapore dollars, which comes out to around 15 US or so. You could take a train, and a lot of people are always like, hey, why don't you take the train? Well, I don't mind paying $15 for the convenience. But the train, you know, you could ride the train for, I don't know, $1. But you'd have to do like, you'd be on a train for a while, do some transfers at like tampons or something like that. It's pretty efficient, but I would probably get there in about an hour. With this here, I'll just get there in 20 minutes. So it just depends on your convenience. If I was going to Central, it would take even longer. So let's see here. Get my little taxi here. Grab. Right, so I just arrived here in Singapore. It was pretty smooth sailing arrival. Wednesday, middle of October. Doesn't matter if it's pretty much any time of the year, it's going to be smooth sailing. Maybe a little bit more busy during Chinese New Year or Christmas, something like that, but really a smooth sail. So I would have arrived here at the Marine Parade station if I took the train. they keep building more lines here in Singapore, but I really like this area around East Coast Park, Marine Parade. For those of you who are considering coming to Singapore, they just don't have many hotel options yet. And I don't think Airbnb works here, but other than that, really a good place. Hopefully you guys find what works best for you. The other area that I like staying nowadays is Novena. When I first came to Singapore, I'd always stay in Central or around like Boat Quay. There was a road down there called Bencoolen. Seemed like I always stayed there, but nowadays I stay over here in Katong, Marine Parade, or in Novena. So see you guys on the next one.